Hey, I'm Miranda Bringartner, and I work as an emergency responder for the Louisiana Department of Environmental Quality. My job is to respond to environmental incidents across Louisiana and use my expertise to help protect public health and the environment. People often ask about the equipment we rely on most in the field, and one of our most important tools is the multi-ray air monitor. You can probably hear it right now because I'm holding one. This is an advanced portable air monitor that can detect and measure concentrations of hundreds of different chemical compounds simultaneously and in real time. This information is essential for ensuring the safety of both the public and emergency responders during an incident. Environmental monitoring is especially important in a state like Louisiana because we have a large industrial and energy presence. Oil and gas operations, chemical plants, refineries, nuclear power generation, and major transportation networks like highways, railways, and river traffic are all essential parts of our economy. Working in emergency response means being ready to go wherever we're needed at a moment's notice. It's challenging work, but it's rewarding to know that what we do helps protect Louisiana's communities and environment every day.
All right. So I'm Tyler Bodro. I'm the senior accountant in the accounts receivable division and financial services. I mostly handle training of the new employees and system changes. My goal is to mainly aim for system efficiencies and modern changes. Uh, this I tend to get into a lot of projects that lead towards this, and doing so with other sections allows me to improve the department as a whole. Uh, A typical day for me would be creating deposits from all the funds received from the prior day, such as checks, EFTs, credit cards, and however way we can receive payments. We then will push them to JP Morgan through the analyst. They'll deposit them. We'll get our number back from Treasury. And then we'll post all of the invoices to our in-house systems, such as waste tire invoices, motor fuel. And once I get done posting them, we then have to classify them within the state, which is the LGov accounting system. And in the LGov accounting system, we have to code everything by the funds. So everything gets classified to a fund, so everything gets received through cash, everything gets posted into the systems, and then everything gets classified to LGov. And that is the day-to-day process that I usually go through with, half my other day being solving all the problems that comes along with it. So what tools do we use? So we're accountants. We work on computers every day. Technology, everything is technology. And as any accountant would say, Excel is king. We also use Access quite a bit for summarizing reports. We use Uploads a lot for utilizing data across systems. Everything is tracked, timestamped, and user identified. The systems are what keep the data precise and secure. So what's our ultimate goal at the end of all these processes? So, to simplify it, we deposit money into a bank account. Treasury gets that deposit and tells us, hey, we have this much money that's been received by DEQ. Where does it go? So between collecting it and then pushing it into our internal systems and then coding it to the funds they go to, when we push this through and we code it and we give it to our manager, she approves it, it will reduce that deposit. So all the deposits for the day get posted and then classified, and it drops that number. The goal is to get that number to zero. So if a deposit has a few $1,000s for that day, the goal is to get it to zero, and that tells the state all the money that we collected into the bank that you saw. It tells you that we have applied it and where we applied it to. And that is the end game goal for receivables, is to get all the deposits for the day to zero with the state.
Hi, I'm Mallory Young, and I'm an environmental scientist on the radiation inspection team. And our role is to go inspect facilities that deal with any radioactive material or X-ray equipment and make sure that they're handling them safely and within the state regulations. Radioactive materials and X-ray equipment are used every day in industry, hospitals, research, a lot more than people realize. So our team just goes to these facilities and ensures that they're being handled safely to protect the public, the workers, any cancer patients, anything in the environment, most importantly. What I love the most about this job is that I can travel across the state that I live in, that otherwise I would never go to, and I can meet people I would never meet before. And talking with everybody just reminds me of why I do this job, which is to protect Louisiana and its people. I live here, so I want it to remain safe and clean just like everybody else does.